So we're always thinking of new ways to do it. And for this one, we found a very unique way to approach it that's very different from the rest of the other horror movies we've done in the past. Of course, with help from director Derek Abrido and our writer Enrico Santos. In terms of the scenes for it, we want to play with the concept of fear and really dig deep into that world. But I don't want to say any more than that, baka ma-spoil.
Ang producer ko hindi nagtatagalog ano. Tatagalogin ko na lang sinabi niya. Actually, hindi ako yung original story nito. Con Santa Maria, I'd like to give him credit and then I just continue the script. Pag nabasa niyo naman yung Untold, makikita niyo doon yung stamp ng director, si Derek Abrido, dahil dati siya journalist, documentary ng GMA. So some of the events in the story, totoong nangyari. But sa events lang the real story itself didn't happen. Pero very prevalent, uso-uso sa atin ngayon ng fake news, uso-uso mga inventong balita para mag-abuse, yan ang naging inspiration for Untold. Except for a few incidences na totoong nangyari, those story naman ay katabisin namin ni Anton. Tawa si Keith, we hope it's a new way of telling a horror story. First of all, hindi na ito haunted house. The haunting is in the person. Dahil lahat naman tayo, saan ba nagagaling ang takot natin? Di ba sa sarili rin natin? Pag may nagawa tayong mali, takot tayong mabuking, maparusahan, pag meron tayong kinatatakutan, phobia or whatever, yan ang kumakapit sa utak natin bago tayo matulog. So, galing kay Rosel ang tagline ng Anton, matakot ka sa sarili mo. Dahil ang pinanggagalingan ng fear ay yung sarili natin. So, that was the root of the story at home. As for kung mag-MFF, magmamanawag muna kami. Kung magtatapos at makakapasa.
Pero nasabit niyo po yung script nito sa Filmfest?
Nasabit yata, wala pa ako noon. Pero, finished product na aming pinahabol ngayon.
Sana, no?
Sana ma-finish, sana mahabol, depende na sa manawag.
And for my next question, mas okay sana kung silang sumagot. Kasi, ang hope talaga ng karamihan is makapasok ito sa MMFF. Iba kapag since the 50th year of MMFF, dapat naman talaga may legal feel, di ba? May, for how many years, for how many MMFF na parang na-snap ang mga entries ng legal. This time ba, kapag sana wag naman mangyari, pero if ever mangyayari ulit, medyo nakaka-hurt na yun. Kasi dapat naman talaga yung honor for Mother Lily, dapat naman talaga, halos lahat agree naman na dapat may legal na entry sa 50th year ng MMFF.
Well, of course, it's always we look forward every time sa MMFF, diba? Pero definitely, we're out here naman to always to produce a quality movie, diba? So, yun naman, hindi kami nag-fail dun sa paggawa nun to always produce a quality movie any time of the year.
Parang nabitin ako sa sagot. Pero nagpaka-safe lang siya, which we understand. Okay, for our next question. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Gorgie. Now we would like to call on Alan Policarpio of Philippine Inquirer.
Hello, good evening. Hi. May question po ng Jody. So, yung bang horror films naman in the past, like Apparition, Carita, pero nung natanggap po kung script or yung offer na to, ano yung nag-stand out sa'yo and what do you think would be the difference this time around?
Actually, this is my fourth, if not fifth, horror film na nagawa ko sa career ko, but it is my first horror film with Regal. And it's actually my first film with them. So thank you so much. So just the backstory, I grew up watching talaga yung mga Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Regal Shocker, o di ba, reveal na ng age. So, parang when I became an actor, parang sabi ko, sana one day I get to work with Regal Films. And then, it happened. Thank you so much, Mr. Sel. Thank you very much, Sir Keith. Ayan. So, I think yung difference niya from the horror films that I've done before, kasi yung iba mostly ghost-centered or demon-centered, especially when I did Clarita back in 2019 with Derek Cabrido. But this one has a lot of psychological tension into it. So I guess that's also the reason why I said yes to the project. Maganda rin talaga yung script. And for me, sige, sasabihin natin horror film siya. But I believe na marami siyang masasagot na internal questions sa atin. Like, what are you willing to give in exchange for your soul? Yeah, thank you.
Sabi nga sa tagline, like mentioned kanina, natakot ka sa sarili mo. Ano yung thoughts mo about that tagline and ikaw ba ang kinatatakutan?
Oh my gosh, I truly believe na I think we all have demons. Meron tayong mga bagay sa sarili natin na ayaw nating lumabas. May mga bagay tayo sa sarili natin na gusto nating i-deny and ayaw nating i-acknowledge. And once that quote-unquote demon is stopped, then tama, matakot ka sa sarili mo. Kinakatakutan ko sa sarili ko, siguro, hindi. Magalit. Hindi kasi ako marunong magalit. So, iba yung way ko kung paano ka nagagalit. So, hindi ko alam kung ano yung mangyayari sa akin pag na-reach ko yung rurok na yun.
Alright, thank you so much, Sir Alan Policarpio. Next for our next question is Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV.
Hello, good afternoon po. Hello, good afternoon. Congratulations for the Antod. Yung question ko para sa cast kasi curious lang kami, what are your worries or inhibitions about filming a horror story or a horror film, and paano ba yung nagiging preparations nyo mentally? Kasi syempre iba yung horror talaga yun. Ayan. TJ, sino ba yung start natin?
Ay, sige po. Magandang hapon po ang TJ Valderrama. Wow! Ano pong preparations yung mga ginagawa? Actually, tulad po ni Ate Jones, no, laking ano din po, shake. Actually, din makakalimutan yung Undin. My God, favorite ko po yung lumalabas sa Inodoro. So for a few years, hindi talaga ako nag-CR. Sobrang takot na ako ngayon lumabas. So, yung preparation po naman na ginawa ko siguro is, actually, ang hirap gumawa ng horror. For me, ang hirap na kasi yung mga tili, yung mga sigaw. So, tinry ko siya before. So, kailangan titili ka. Action! Ah! Cut! Masyadong feminine. Okay. Mahirap siya. So, ang siguro preparation ko po is sa script talaga siya. Susundan ko yung story niya and then ilalagay ko po yung sarili ko sa sitwasyon kung paano ko i-handle, paano ko mag-react doon sa kwento. Opo. Actually, itong movie na to, ito yung pinaka-manly ko na role. Sa buong career ko. Pinaka-manly role na bro. Solid to. So, abangan niyo po yung pelikula pag lumabas ko yun. It's so nice. Salamat po.
Worries or inhibitions?
Sorry po.
Worries or inhibitions?
Worries, inhibitions, siguro po, hindi pa lang nasagot yung tanong. I apologize. Masyado ako nagkwento. Siguro po isang kinakatakot ko or worry. Kasi usually daw, nagiging kwentuhan yan. Pag horror yung sinushoot mo, may mga nangyayari sa set. Opo, may mga nangyayari ng mga kababalaghan, ganyan. May nangyayari po sa akin na nawala yung clip ko sa buhok. Yun naman yung pinaka-horror na nangyayari. So, okay naman. Nahanap namin siya. So, it was fine. We handled it well. Yun lang naman po, basically. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi po, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Kaori o Inuka. When it comes to preparation naman, well, nagkaroon din naman kami ng story kung sabit nila at nagsabi ng stories and yung character description binigay din sa amin. Also, siguro nanood ako ng mga ilang clips, nag-search po ako ng ilang clips when it comes sa horror kasi bilang chinita nga ako, so pag kami gulat-gulat scene, lumaki na yung mata mo, parang may ganun na yun. Malaki na yan. Yun na yung problem ko minsan, yeah. Ano po yung next question?
Worries or inhibitions?
Worries, inhibition. Ano po yung sabihin ng mulan? Sorry.
duwarog. Pero, duwag. Sorry, duwag. Pero, nung nandun na ako sa set minsan, or pag kami nakikita na akong mga, yung mga elements na nasa pinakita sa teaser, medyo natatakot na ako na baka pag-uwi ko, may sumusunod sa akin, ganyan. Kasi pag naglalakad ako mag-isa pa uwi, malapit ako sa location natin. Ayun na naman, pero thank God, ginagaway naman niya ako, so wala lang anything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Lian Valentin. Kung titignan niyo po kaming lahat, parang hindi po horror ang film namin. Comment. Pero siguro that's one way para wala yung mga takot namin sa pag-film ng movie namin. Pero yun nga, actually with my role and with this movie, it's really hard po, mas lalo na hindi siya yung common or the usual na nakikita natin na horror movie na sa haunted house or may mga gumagalaw ng mga bagay-bagay. Pero this is something really on a deeper sense ng psychological. So, mahirap po actually with preparing the role. Talagang kailangan din namin i-prepare yung sarili namin mentally and psychologically kasi talagang nilalaro ang aming mga utak din dito. So, parang love life lang daw, sabi na teacher. Pero, ayun, with inhibitions and worries namin when it comes to filming. Actually, yun nga, parang may takot din ako personally dahil may mga nagawa na rin naman ako film or guesting or teleserye na may pagka-horror at may mga experiences din ako hindi maganda at nadadala ko sa bahay. Pero, ang ginagawa ko na lang is, kumbaga, nagpapagpag na lang din ako. Nanonood ako ng comedy film or love story, kikiligin ako ganyan. Para lang makalimutan ko yung mga, anxiety or naiisip ko sa utak ko na baka madala ko sa bahay. Pero with doing this film, we're very happy. I'm very happy with this production and with my co-actors. It's very challenging and exciting at the same time. Yeah, I'm very grateful to be part of this.
Thanks, Lian.
Ayun po, so sa preparation nga ng character ko for this movie, syempre yung mindset na po natin na dahil horror, may action po na mangyayari. So physically, kailangan yung mindset po na mapapagod ka talaga. Number two, yun nga pong, hindi ko po alam kung sa iba, takot din po sila sa horror movies. Pero ako po talaga may fear ako of horror movies. And hindi naman po siya yung fear na hindi ko na kaya gawin yung horror movie. Actually, yun nga po yung challenge para sa akin na tanggapin ko po yung mga roles ng horror movies. At ito rin po yung isang fear na na-overcome ko, yung fear of heights. So, yung role ko pa na si Aline, di ba? Francis, naalala niya. Yung fear ko pa of heights, naka-harness po si Aline dito. And naitatawid po talaga yun kapag yung mga kasama mo, like directors, everyone, part of the crew, nandun yung tiwala. So, malaking bagay po yun. And sa horror movies naman, iba na po yung dating ng horror movies ko sa akin ngayon. Iba na yung dating ng horror movies sa akin ngayon. It's more of like, inaaral ko kung paano kaya nila ginawa yan, paano kaya yung emotions nila and saan nanggaling for their characters. So, ayun po. It's eye-opening, it's exciting, and it was so much fun to make. And I'm very, very, very happy to have worked with one of my idols, Ate Judy Santa Maria. So, yun po. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Francis Mato po. Sa mga hindi nakakakilala. Anyway, preparasyon. Bilang isang aktor na galing sa entablado, meron kaming tinatawag na different kinds of acting. One of which, yung method. Pagka method kasi, pinaprepare mo yung sarili mo na hindi ikaw, hindi ako si Francis Mata. Ako si Ernesto. Yun yung character ko dito sa Antol. Pinaprepare ko yung sarili ko na hihiwalay ako, parang yung kaluluwa ko aalis sa akin, pupunta ngayon kay Ernesto. Tapos ngayon yung bang, di ba naisip natin yung meron nagsasalita sa'yo ng demonyo, may nagsasalita sa'yo ng anghel. Gawin mo to, sinasabi ng demonyo. So may sasabihin sa'yo ng anghel, ay, huwag mong gagawin yan. Ngayon, yung inhibitions ko, minsan kasi pagka method acting ka, mahirap mong alisin. Maski na pag-uwi mo, dala-dala mo yung character mo. Lalo na kapag hiningi ng director sa'yo, sir, magiging creepy ka dito ah. Hindi ba ba creepy? Tapos, hindi, sir, konting pi. Grabe, sabi ko, okay. Hanggang pag-uwi ko, hindi ko mabitawan yung character. Nalaman pa rin yung kakatakutan ka, maski tumingin ka sa salamin, matatakot ka sa sarili mo. Yung ganun ba? But anyway, marami pa akong sana gusto sabihin, pero yun lang ang maipapamamahagi ko sa inyo ngayon. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Wala kasi akong masabing madaling scene na ginawa namin sa film. No, kasi parang, pag tinignan mo yung script and yung araw na ini-execute mo na yung mga scenes na naisulat, sa totoo lang, wala namang parang madaling eksena. Kasi parang even yung in your head na maliit na eksena, pero pag ginawa ninyo, parang ang laki pa rin. Parang lahat laging may nangyayari. Hindi siya tumitigil. And hindi kasi ko sasabihin na mahirap na scene, but then it's more of like mahirap din yung character kasi parang for me, napaka-psychological eh. Ang dami-daming nangyayari sa kanya. And parang that's what happens to a person, I guess, when you just begin to suppress your conscience. So, yun yung parang lagi mo kailangang sabihin natin, motivation mo for each and every scene. Na parang, wala akong konsensya dito. But then, you have to appear like na parang you're this sweet girl in front of this person, another persona in front of another person. So, yun yung challenge nung role. And I guess, sa buong film, mahirap siya kasi horror siya. Hindi siya yung basta nag-shoot ka lang. May mga pagkakataon na natututunan ko kay Derek, sa director namin, kay Direct Derek, na may bilang. May bilang siya eh. Merong parang proseso bago ka umabot dun sa part na yung actual na jump scare or pananakot dun sa audience. So, mahabang proseso. Since film siya, paulit-ulit mo siyang gagawin. So, physically taxing din siya.
Yung last question ko, hindi mention kanina yung part-part. How do you make sure na hindi mo nadadala sa house yung bigat ng character and yung darkness?
May backstory lang ako. In 2019, I did Clarita with Derek. And after ng buong film, I think ang daming nangyari sa akin as a person, psychologically, wherein I had to take 2 weeks to 3 weeks off from work dun sa serye na ginagawa ko. Kasi parang it's just like too mentally taxing for me. I've been seeing things, dreaming of things, hearing things, ganyan. And then, looking back dun sa experience na yun, ano yung mga bagay na na-miss out ko? Ano yung bagay na hindi ko nagawa? Or hindi ko naalagaan yung sarili ko dun sa proseso? So, ang nagkulang sa akin during that time was debriefing. So, hindi ko na-debrief yung self ko habang ginawa ko yung character. So, I felt like I was still the character kahit na I was doing a different project na at that time. So, ngayon, basing on that experience, natutunan ko na parang before I go to set, I do a lot of prayer and meditation, I do visualization, and I deliberately and consciously tell myself that this is not real. Even though it elicits real emotions, but everything else is imaginary. I am not my character. I am Jolie Santamaria. So that's what I do. That's my process. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
What I would like to say lang is, it's understandable that we all have ambitions. And it is not good to have, ambitions. It's okay to dream big, why not? But in the exchange of what? Relationships, career, or even in exchange of your morality, your soul. So I just hope na when we watch this film, yun sana yung matutunan natin, or siguro it will bring us to really just think of and assess the choices that we make in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much once again.
Question ko ng Per Jody. So, you've done horror films naman in the past, like Apparition, Carita. Pero nung natanggap mo yung script or yung offer na to, ano yung nag-stand out sa'yo? And what do you think would be the difference this time around?
Actually, this is my fourth, if not fifth, horror film na nagawa ko sa career ko. But it is my first horror film with Regal. And it's actually my first film with them. So thank you so much. So just the backstory, I grew up watching talaga yung mga Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Regal Shocker, o diba, reveal na ng age. So, parang when I became an actor, parang sabi ko, sana one day I get to work with Regal Films. And then, it happened. Thank you so much, Mr. Sel. Thank you very much, Sir Keith. Ayan. So, I think yung difference niya from the horror films that I've done before, kasi yung iba mostly ghost-centered or demon-centered, especially when I did Clarita back in 2019 with Derek Cabrido. But this one has a lot of psychological tension into it. So I guess that's also the reason why I said yes to the project. Maganda rin talaga yung script, and for me na, sige, sasabihin natin horror film siya, but I believe na marami siyang masasagot na internal questions sa atin, like what are you willing to give in exchange for your soul? Yeah, thank you.